Hello, friends. Hi, how are we today? I hope you are all doing well. I am here today, finally, for our first 2024 plan with me. I am using this beautiful kit from Murdock Talks. I have no idea what's going on with the lighting in this video, so I am so sorry. It's like that gauzy, like, I don't know if any of you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I presume some of you do, but it's like season 1 filter. I don't know what's going on with it, so I do apologize. I use this kit mainly because there was like a clock and a planner, and I think it's meant to be like a winter, well, it is meant to be a winter kit, but like maybe a January kit, but I thought it really lent itself to the first week. We are parents in this household. We do not celebrate New Year's. We are so excited to be asleep by 9 p.m. So I really was excited to use this kit. I really like the tall box and the sidebar. I thought it was really unique. I don't have too many of those, so I enjoyed using it. Obviously, I am just checking out my new Sadie Stickers Vertical Neutral because I found a planner that works with me. It's a true vertical neutral. Last year, the right side, which is the side that I'm currently on, was skewed. This year, it is a tiny bit skewed. Like, as you can see, it lines up perfectly on the left side, but not so much on the right side, but it doesn't matter. Like, we can just make things work for us. So no problemo. There's a little less space at the top than there was last year, but this is still virtually the same. So not a huge amount of difference. Mainly the paper is the same. So it's easy to write on, holds saturation well. It's fantastic and made for sticker kits, and well, it's made for vertical planning, but this works for me. So I'm very excited for this week. I was thinking about all the different things that I wanted to do, and really when it came down to it, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to do straight across with my boxes. Because I am not super duper familiar with Murdock Talks. I don't use her kits as often. I used to use them more, but she hasn't released as much. And so I was just I don't know. I bought this a really long time ago, but it was always meant for this week. And you will see when I get to the top box here why. It's literally just like a doggy. And then on the Monday, it's like January 2024, a planner, a coffee. It's perfect. It is the perfect way to start the week. There is a thin this week header, but there was still a this week header, so I was really excited. And I put down my habit tracker, and then I was trying to fit everything in. And I don't think the kit came with a second habit tracker. I was trying to space everything out here. Did I have to get rid of the this week? Tell me I didn't have to get rid of the this week. I did. Oh my God, that's so sad. But it looked fine. It worked out well. I would have preferred that tall box at the bottom anyway than a this week. And so yeah, I was debating what I wanted to do with the headers here. Did I want to use all four? But I really didn't have a ton going on this week. So I did end up just using the 3, and I went across in like just kept doing 3 over and over and over again. So the brownie color, the gold, and the green. And I don't know. The colors in this kit just really were fantastic. It's like a peachy brown, if that makes any sense at all. I like it though. I like it. But yeah, that I thought I had a ton to talk about. I didn't. I did have quite a bit to talk about, like when it comes to getting this kit down, but it was a really slow week in life and at work, so not too much to do, but I've really been liking using my headers like this. The only problem is you do lose the space at when you add a third header. Again, thankfully for this week, I didn't have a lot. There's a couple of days that only had one or two things on them, so it wasn't terrible, but yeah, I'm glad to have been able to use that to take up the space. Otherwise, I just choose two colors and I just choose one color for the full boxes, to be put on top of the full boxes, and then one color to put wherever the full boxes aren't, and then I leave the bottom of the full boxes without anything on them, typically, is what I do. And that really works well, especially on busy weeks when I just have too much to do and too much on the go, and there's just no way that I can feasibly get everything in without removing some of the glitter headers. But I like how this turned out. I think it looked okay. I always tried to do the thing where you like cascaded, so it would be like steps down. So it's like the first level of divider, then the second level, then the third level. But mine always end up backwards for some reason, which is so weird. So you'll see like the green at the bottom here. It's backwards. That's supposed to be the other way around, but whatever. I remember watching like J. Crew plans or like Emily Catherine plans, any of the old school regime way before, well, they all took themselves offline, but they used to like be able to do it, and I'd always be so impressed because I definitely couldn't. Like, that's just not my jam. So yeah. It was very impressive. I've said so yeah a lot. I'm sorry. That's just my filler word at the moment. I'm being so slow. Here's the thing. Here's what happened. I filmed this all in one go. I was like, I'm ready. And I was like, should I stop here? And I was like, no, I don't think I will. So I just went ahead and I started my day by day. And that's why my talk through at the beginning was so long. So on Monday, I just put little like fireworks. We don't go to any fireworks shows or anything. Again, we have little small children. And I just put New Year's Day, and I used a Coffee Monsters Co. icon for that. And then I just marked that my little guy was sick or just not well. No, he was sick this time. We have a really hard time telling. So unlike my big guy, who was like it was very easy to tell like when he was not feeling good versus when he was teething, my little guy, you can't tell at all. If he's sick, he's crying. If he's teething, he's crying. There is not a situation where he is not crying. So I used an icon from the kit to mark something. I actually don't have my planner right next to me. I should probably pull that up. We'll get to it, I'm sure, when we get into our day by day. And then that afternoon, we just were playing outside, and I used another Coffee Monsters Co. Emoji to mark that. Did I call it a munchkin? It's an emoji. And then after that, I had a nap with my little guy because, again, he was just not feeling good. And then that evening, did I have two more things to mark there? I know I left something out. What did I leave out? I think I changed the sheets. Yeah, I changed the sheets that day. And then after that, I think I had an early night. And then I zoomed in and I was like, I've got to start doing it. Oh, I did laundry. That's what I did on New Year's Day. It was a very quiet day, just a very quiet day in general. And then the next day I woke up early and I ended up going into the office. I did not have that day off. So I had to do hair and makeup, which I don't really mark anymore just because I do it every single week. But as I was getting back into the routine of going into the office after being off for so long, I just went for it. So Steve went up and picked up prescriptions for my little guy, and then he started antibiotics for an ear infection. And then I marked that with an icon from the kit and then the prescription from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I used a hair straightener from Paper and Milk just to mark the what is it called? Hair and makeup. Then after I got home, I used the revamped mom life sheet to know that I play with the kids. We played doctor, so I just lay on the floor and the kids gave me a checkup, which was nice. And then there were some big feelings that evening, and I can't remember what they were about. But there, I used the sad. I'm just trying to use up the stuff that I have. And then the next day, I used laptop icon. I was trying to use as much from the kit as possible. I don't use Murdock Talk kits a ton, so I find gravitate to the leftovers of them, so I try to use as much as possible. Then on the Wednesday, I did daycare drop off, and then that night I filmed. I believe I filmed a haul video, and then I filmed the base of a plan with me video, and both of those real icons are from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. She sized them down a tiny bit, and they are fantastic. I also went for a walk this day, did a little bit of a workout. I think I was working from home this day. Was I? I think so. I must have been. And then I did drawing with the kids afterwards. And then I used another Coffee Monsters Co. like one of those, I don't know, she's got like a sampler sheet of like adult things. So it was tidying my desk. Then I worked from home and I used a Maru to mark that, and another day of daycare drop-off. I was just using the appointment flags of the kit. Again, because I don't gravitate, I just wanted to use as much as I possibly could from the kit instead of like pulling extra stickers in, and it's not anything special. And then I was trying to figure out how to mark everything because I just ran out of space. So this afternoon I tidied up. I used the mop and bucket for that. And then, I tidied because we had our new laundry machine delivered this day. And I had to uninstall the baby gate. So I used a squish from Fox and Cactus to mark uninstalling the baby gate. A laundry machine from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. to know when the washer dryer was dropped off. Just the washer. Our dryer is still fine. That evening, I had a bubble bath because I felt I deserved it. Also, my basement is extremely cold. So when I work there, I get very, very, very cold. And then finally for the day, I'm waiting to see along with you. I did the first load of laundry in my new machine, which actually wasn't a load. I ended up doing a vinegar wash, and the reason that I did that was just to clean it out. It's a machine that I've never had before. It's brand new, but I don't know what kind of chemicals they use in sprays for protection or whatever. So I always do a vinegar wash first in hot water, and then I go ahead and I can do a regular wash. Friday, very much the same, daycare drop-off, working from home, paper and milk Maru to note that. And then I think this is where I had very little to mark. So I put create with love. That was a Bob Roskin from Once More with Love from ages and ages and ages ago. But I just felt it was appropriate here because I think I did a lot of filming this day. Hopefully filming Alex moves herself into frame because I'd love to see what's going on in the bottom of the day. What are you doing, filming Alex? What are you doing? I think I was trying to figure out spacing here. I hope I move this up though. Again, I'd love to know what's going on. Love it. Oh my God. Okay, and then I was reading, I don't know what book I started here. Was it Recruitment? I'm pretty sure it was Recruitment. I think I got Bookish Happy Mail here. Did I? What am I looking for? I didn't even film this that long ago and I cannot recall what I was doing here. Could not tell you. Oh, I had another bath apparently. It's so interesting. The icons that Sweet Tea Sticker Co. uses are the same ones that Murdock Talk has sized down, so it was really cohesive. Oh yeah, so I got Bookish Happy Mail from Amazon, I think, from K.A. Riley. I had a bubble bath, and then I started, I believe, Recruitment that evening. On Saturday, it was a chill kind of a morning, which was really, really nice. And then I think I used the coffee mug from the kit. Then we had a play date that morning. always fun time. And that play date is from Fox and Pip. And then my big kid had like an hour-long tantrum. He was so emotionally dysregulated. It was not a good situation. We actually had to ask our friends to leave because of how bad my kid was behaved, which we've never done before. We've honestly never done it again post that, so that was good. Then we did groceries, and I just sped through that last bit, so I'm sure we'll come back to it. But it snowed on the Sunday, so I used an icon for that. And then it was swim lessons for both of the kids. I love that Fox and Pip swim sticker. I just lay it right across, and obviously I know that that means swim lessons. And then I did Maru for paper and milk. To note laundry. Oh, I had decluttered my kids' bedroom the day before. That was it. That was the big one. I spent a really long time doing that as well. Then we did groceries, more groceries, because we're at like 2 runs for the week. It's insane. Then I filmed a little bit more, and I used a YouTube icon for that from the kit. Again, I tried to use as much as possible. Then I did some baking that day. And then finally, to end the day, I watched some TV with my husband. Oh my gosh. Couldn't even breathe right. Choked on air there. That was fantastic. But this was my whole kit. I hope that you loved it, and I cannot wait to see you in the next spread. Toodles!